This is a special coverage right here. Hoping that you guys are doing good. It's between Buster Warner and the DST United team right here from the Stock Farm Technical Center. And a very early goal comes through. Very early goal comes through in the second minute from the DS Tarish team. 2 minutes in, and first goal comes through from the number 16 That's Romario Douglas scoring in the second minute. Romario Douglas scoring in the second minute. For the DS Tarish team at the Stock Farm Technical Center. So a very, very, very early goal. Possible signs of the times for this DS team right here. Warner Sports Club has already black and the DS team. So it's DST United Sports Club taking the very early lead in the second minute. Very early in. Of course, decked out in their new kits in yellow and purple in this Division 1 game against Buster Warner tonight from the DFA Technical Center. Warner with a possible opportunity to get one deep. Throw in. Attempts to shoot. Got denied. DS United will get some clearance. Recovery in midfield. Gets through into the wing on the far end. Opportunity again and tries to get through, but DS United finding themselves just offside. Warner with a recovery, tries to drive it in, keeps the ball in, but doesn't stay on his feet. DS trying to keep onto the line, gets the ball dispossessed from his feet. Warner with an opportunity to come through, and they themselves get dispossessed by the DS wingers, and the defensive line plays it in through to midfield, doesn't quite. And a very, very, very short that shot taken by Sharid Alexander, the number 10 for Warner. Warner with a chance from distance. DST with an opportunity. That's cleared away to some extent. DS will out on the recovery. Warner takes back possession. Poor pass. DS played in through to midfield, not getting the opportunity. Long spread, only to be intercepted. DS with a strike on the wing. Oh, an opportunity for number 2, goal 2. Oh, and a good team effort with the string of passes there and just losing out just in the attacking midfield area. But Warner with an opportunity. Gets it in. Saved by the goalkeeper. Saved by the goalkeeper there for DS. Opportunity again for Warner, and once again going high and wide. Malik Dupe, the goalkeeper for the DST, save. Number of bodies very deep into the penalty area. Wanna look to slice it through, didn't quite get the finalizing touch on the slice. DST United getting the ball back into play as quickly as possible. Keeps it onto the wing. Chase on the far end. One-on-one. He has a defender on his case, and both of them go down. Appeals for foul, and he does get the foul. Keniko Sun still on the floor. Well, once the medic has given the all clear, from a very inviting and a very welcoming position, DS looking to very early in this Division 1 game tonight at the center. Here, shot straight to the keeper. Warner trying to play a long one forward. Still onto the ball. Ooh, does keep it in. Second attempt. And Warner benefit from a corner. Number of bodies inside the 6-yard box. Not many tall figures to look for. Nonetheless, ball comes through. Short, cleared. DST with the recovery. Scrambled out of them. And DS will keep possession on the far end with a throw in. Recovery for Warner, and once again spreads the shot wide.
No, you're back.
Warner's keeper coming out of his comfort zone to get some clearance. Gives DS the advantage on possession on the near end to us. Ball. Tries to get one of his strikers. Defensive line to hold up. Good turn. Finally gets a bit more clearance. By DST United. String of passes, trying to make their way through, but Warner has denied them access so far. It's going to be sprinting forward. Will the ball still be kept in play? No, just shadowed out. Charlie trying to string a bit of clearance for himself. Let's keep the ball finally back into play. This time DST United dispossessed, and Warner will take the recovery. On one forward. Charlie gets one. 2 versus 1. The ball dispossessed from him, but DST United will hold on to possession. Dow. Back to Dow. Trying to get a flick of the heel. Asking for some help. Gets a spread to his wing on the right side. It's a chase. Warner losing out.
Talk to them, man, my brother.
A good shadow in by Warner, taking an opportunity into the face of goal. And a good teamwork between the defensive line for DS and the goalkeeper, getting the ball aggressively cleared out of the technical center. Warner against the wind. Deficit very early, second minute of play. DST United scoring very early. And a possible opportunity for them, Warner this time, to make a show out of this corner. Keeps it short. DST United gets the clearance. Shot and an opportunity again. Once again, just wide for Warner.
Fellas, are you playing the ball on one side?
With a good one on the wing. Opportunity for DS on the account right here. Gets it into the striker. Oh, and a poor attempt. Nonetheless, attempts a recovery. Shot collected away by the defensive line. Opportunity for Warner. The off for the goalkeeper, and he scores! Warner equalizing in the 21st minute, getting a beautiful chip over the goalkeeper effortlessly in the 21st minute. Warner equalizing, the number 10 for Warner. Of course, the number 10 for Warner, Sharid Alexander. So Sharid equalizing for Warner in the 21st minute. Opportunity again, and it's a slight bit of recovery. Nonetheless, Warner attempts to get a bit of forward movement there. DST United trying to play some forward game. Finally gets on the opportunity. Trying to play on the heel. Opportunity for one on to get some. Oh, well, wow. The defensive line for DST United almost putting the goalkeeper in a bit of a blunder there. Gets the turn, gets the clearance forward, onto the wing. Reinforcements drop into the center attacking midfield position for DST United. Takes his time, tries to drive through and has the ball dispossessed out of his feet for a corner. DST United keeps it short. Tries to get one into the face of goal and just losing out on that opportunity. So Raheem Laronde taking that last shot for DST United. DST United taking their time in for midfield. Makes the turn. Gets the spread. Somebody on the fine will get to the ball. Takes his time. Tries to get one over the defensive line. Doesn't quite get through. Hits the one-man wall. Still recovers. Finally gets through. It's going to be defensively cleared for a corner for DST United. 1-1. That's the score from the Stockholm Technical Center.
Chop! You not talking!
Opportunity comes through for DST United. Warner gets some clearance. Recovery by DST United. Micah. Micah. It's going to be a long throw-in for him. Cleared away. And then some. Jolly. Philip. TS with the right wing opportunity to drive one in. Jolly fighting for recovery. Finally gets the recovery, only to be dispossessed. Opportunity to take the shot. Tries to get it into the face of goal. Opportunity. Jolly. Jolly goes down just off the edge and a foul. This time the distance will be a bit more than 19 yards, closer to 23 yards. Nonetheless, another inviting opportunity for DST United to tip the scales of goal back into their favor. Chris Jolly on the ball. Oh, and that dummy did not play well for DST United, as Warner took advantage of it and they are pressing through. Warner still with the ball. Opportunity. Takes the shot. This time it is tall, tall, tall. And out by Bertrand with that opportunity going to the heavens. Warner with a good recovery. Bertrand again.
Let's go, fellas.
Opportunity for DST United. Looking for the opportunity. Shoot! And did not curve it in enough to double up the account to the side net. Yet another lost opportunity by DST United to increase their chance at goal. Not sure where exactly or what exactly was the mental decision with that. I do believe he did have ample space to be able to at least play the ball a bit forward and try to turn with it rather than force a dispossession. Deep throw in. Gets it in. Bit of a scramble. Cleared away. Looks like it's going to be another long throw in for Warner. Good shadow in by Warner. Bertrand. Jolly puts him under a bit of pressure. Keeps the ball in. DST United keep possession. Looks like it's going to be another long one. Cleared away. Chris Jolly guilty of a handball there. Not necessarily on purpose though, but nonetheless. Warner looking for the header, doesn't quite get the header through. Cleared away by DST United. Midfield. Ball finally back down, an opportunity on the fine to make chase. Gets the drive. Looking for some help in the middle. Gets one, gets some, takes the opportunity. And yet again in the face of goal. Losing out. Keniko Sons losing out on possibly another simple right foot tap in the face of goal. Nonetheless, benefiting from a corner, but yet again, almost 3 opportunities for for DST United as Warner coming with a very quick counter. And just a touch from the back by DST United defender. Slows the ball down only and gets DST United possessed back with the ball on the far end. Driving through. He goes down in the box. No call. And yes, it's called by referee Matthew for a penalty. Just 1 yard into the box. And DST United picking up a penalty in the penalty area. Raheem Laronde will be the one to take it. And that's it. 34 minutes in, Raheem Laronde. Doubles up the account for DST United at the Stock Farm Technical Center in this Division 1 encounter against Warner. So right now, DST United are up 2-0, 2-1, sorry, against Warner. Back on the way, Jolly recycles back to his defensive line, all the way back. Oh, takes a slip of the foot. And yes, foul will be called in favor of Bertrand. That's going to be Malvin Bertrand. Opportunity for Sheldon Pierre to balance the scales once again in terms of scoring. Four-man wall for DST United. Now a three-man wall. Looks to probably put it over that wall for a possible postage stamp goal. Gets it over and edged off Chris Jolly for a corner.
Nice shot, Chevy.
Alexander. Get proceedings back with a right foot corner. Get some altitude on it, looking for the header! And he scores! And just like that, Warner have balanced the scales in the 38th minute once again. So 38 minutes in, and Warner from a corner coming from Sharid Alexander.
Good. Good.
That header coming from Jan Boston in the 38th minute. Opportunity once again for DST United. Gets the ball in, goes down into the box, and nothing to scream about there.
Next cross, boy. Preston, no ball.
Opportunity coming in for DST United. Looking to slice it in. Chris Jolly with the recovery comes again. Ricochets off the defender for a bit of clearance.
That's it. Rest on him. Referee.
Sharid Alexander being fouled. But two opportunities just being deflected. In that last bit of play there, an opportunity for Warner. A bit of a scramble in the box. Keeper coming out of his comfort zone. Ball's going to be shouted back in. Gets the ball into the goal scoring area once again. And the goalkeeper just takes a scoop up recovery. Not giving Sharid Alexander the opportunity to have possibly finished off. Nonetheless, DST United on the fine. Coming in for a quick recovery. Takes the shot. Not yet. Gets it into the face of goal. And yet again, another face of goal opportunity by DST United. And of course, just making a complete blunder of it. Goal scoring opportunities do not get much easier than that. This is the third one. This time that opportunity lost out yet again by Keniko Sons. I believe this should be his third one that he has lost out on. Keniko Sons would have probably had 3 to his name by now. Warner gets one deep. DST United gets some clearance just as far. Just a 2-man press by DST United, not much of a screaming effort. But Warner has really been pressing them. A bit of tugging by Chris Jolly there. Finally gets some clearance to his winger who gets a through ball. There's a bit too much of a reach pass for Romario Douglas to have gotten to. Possibly a bit more of a calculated effort by Micah. Next time going forward, though, Warner nonetheless just shadowing the ball out to retake possession on the far end for a throw-in. Was a good ball through. Will he reach to it? No. Yet again, another rich pass. Slower, much slower, but still a bit of a heavy, rich pass. 2-2. And we're just about 44 minutes in. Oh, interception by Warner. Gets it for his attacking midfield, attacking striker. And a bit of a scramble on the defensive line for DST United.
Talk to them, Shelby. Talk to them.
Opportunity to volley it in, slice through. Doesn't quite get the finishing touch on it. That's a Jaden Luke. So the other Luke on the team is Mario Luke.
Fall back, fall back.
Warner on the far end. Opportunity for them. Tries to make the turn. Cleared away. Recovery by Warner. Will try to get the flick of the heel. Nonetheless. And DS struggling. Really struggling to get some clearance onto the ball. Actually reverting back in the process. Losing possession. Taking the opportunity from distance. We are at the halfway point. Just awaiting the number of added time from referee Matthew. We'll get a bit of confirmation momentarily. Well, just about 2 minutes. Nothing to scream about in the last 2 or so minutes. So we will give you the halftime scores at this time. Mario Douglas and Raheem Larond. Of course, Raheem scoring from a penalty. And Sharid Alexander and Jan Boston for Warner. We'll be back within the next 15 minutes from this from the Stock Farm Technical Center. It's Warner and DST United.
But Uncle Jasmine tell me to do it. I do it. When they call me, people call them people Jasmine. And you know that you are scared.
Welcome back to Division 1 action from the Stock Farm Technical Center. It's DST United versus Warner. As I come from behind, Warner attempting to take an early lead into the second half, into the box. Gets an opportunity! And goal! Very early in! Warner in the 46th minute have tipped the scales back into their favor. That goal coming from the number 22. Looks like the number 22, 27. We're getting the correction from the fourth official. So that's the number 27. Shakim Joseph has just put Warner in the edge.
Move! Pressure him! Nice!
Well, in the 46th minute, Warner taking the edge over this DS team. So Warner 3-2. Opportunity again for Warner. Gets a bit of clearance finally. DST as they are trying to drive down to the line and only to be cleared away by Warner once again.
Referee! Like my player, he says that. Yo!
The player for Warner is down. Looks like the number 6. That's Sheldon Pierre back on his feet right now. DST United really under some early pressure in the second half. And the offside flag goes up against DST United. DST United preparing some fresh legs to possibly come on not too long from now in the window. And it looks like referee Matthew is going to be issuing a yellow card to the number 4 for DST United. That's Elwin.
Shine, foot height on that. Right side, rest on him. Shine ball.
Good recovery by Warner. Tried to string some passes in through to the midfield. Nonetheless, an opportunity for DST United to take control, only losing out, being dispossessed. Player down for Warner on the near end toward Chris Jolly. Chris Jolly gets the spread to his winger. Reinforcements come through into the penalty area, gets it in, only to be intercepted. No appeals for handball there, doesn't quite get it. And the ball finally being put out. So that the Warner player can be checked on. Struggling to sort of get back onto his feet. Limping off. Hopefully it will not be too severe. That's Number 3, Jan Boston, in fact. That's number 3, Jan Boston, a goal scorer for Warner. At least one of them, at least. Nonetheless, DST United take advantage of possession. Opportunity to get through and cleared away for a corner. Mikel, double corner. Kulzak again for DST United. Gets it in, looking for the header. Chris Jolly, a bit too short for, not enough elevation by Chris Jolly. Nonetheless, Warner gets some forward push. And DS will recover in midfield. Weighing some options. Jolly trying to dance his way for putting himself under some pressure there. Nonetheless, DST United gets it to their winger Kulzak. Kulzak weighing his options. Kulzak gets one aerial into the air, looking for the header. Shots and just deflected off the defender of Warner for a corner for DST United once again. Kulzak quickly proceedings will get back on the way for him. Gets one into the air, looking for the header! Just over the crossbar. 2 opportunities within the last 45 seconds. And we're going to be seeing 3 changes coming in for DST United. Seeing the number 23 being set up on the sidelines. That's Warrington. We're also seeing number 7 also being prepared. And we're seeing Anthony Phillip will be coming onto the field. The penmanship for the name of number 7 on the sheet not quite legible at this time. And I don't want to mispronounce the young man's name. That's the number 7 coming on to the field right now. And then we have Anthony Phillip for DST United. That's the 3 pairs of legs coming on fresh for DST United. Warner, proceedings back on the way. Gets a long one forward. Opportunity for Warner. Warner still holds on to it. Salads through, and DST United will get a bit of a forward play, only to be dispossessed once again. Good string of passes in front to the ball, and once again dispossessed in the center attacking midfield position as DST United attempting some forward push. Oh, he was looking for somebody ahead of him and didn't quite get through. Nonetheless, Aaron gets a long one in, and the offside flag goes up against DST United. Opportunity for Laron once again. A bit of a scramble with the keeper. Laron, empty goal, empty, shoots. Oh, and yet a blunder. And it scores. And it scores. The keeper coming way out of his comfort zone, leaving an open goal. 55 minutes in, and DST United have yet again balanced off the scales in this encounter. A fatal blunder by the keeper. Leaving one defensive player scramble, and unfortunately losing out on the scramble, giving the number 9 at Keniko Sons. Finally, after a number of attempts, Keniko Sons so we're just confirming the 55th minute of play. Keniko Sons, after a number of attempts, finally, and it was a bit of a scramble to actually get that goal by Keniko Sons. In fact, the goalkeeper is still down for Warner. Looks like he may have sustained a knock, a severe knock. Wow, it has to be sort of, and it looks like his shoulder may be injured significantly. The goalkeeper for Warner. And looks like Warrington. Hopefully, it won't be a dislocation of sorts. From the information that from what we are seeing, not necessarily information, it looks as if it may possibly be a dislocated shoulder. May possibly be a dislocated shoulder for the Warner goalkeeper. And hopefully he will be able to recover from it. Well, as it stands at the 60th minute, it's a level playing field. Romario Douglas, Raheem Laron, and Keniko Sons are finally scoring. And then we had Sharid Alexander, Jan Boston, and Shakim Joseph. And it really looks like a serious bit of injury from the goalkeeper.
Walk across the field for the look ball. You can't walk across them. No, that the referee allow a man to come out on the field.
We just had a walk down to the dugout area of Warner, and it does seem as if it's a severe injury by the goalkeeper. Really and truly unable to continue at this time. Be very careful with this specific type of injury. It does look like a dislocated injury. Is very immobile. But we do hope that he is okay.
Boy, where's that boy? So why did you not come back?
All right, well, proceedings are back on the way in the 64th minute. At this time, DST United attempting a defensive shot, though. Well, defensive play by Warner. They're going to hold on to possession. Well, retake possession, in fact. Opportunity for a long throw-in, as it is a very deep one, just off the edge of the 6-yard area, and defensive recovery for DST United as they attempt to play forward, and both players go down, and it is the foul is given against DST United. Both players down in that attempt for DST United to push forward.
Player down there, player down there. I will be the player.
Very eventful second half so far. 46-minute goal by Shakim Joseph. Dislocated shoulder of the Warner goalkeeper, Warrington. And two players, well, one back up on his feet right now. One per side of the coin for each team. It's good to see that the camaraderie and the fair play of the DST United team to allow their medic to also assist the Warner team. I really want to give my applause and hats off to the DST United team for that camaraderie right there. So we're seeing Number 3, Davon Valmon. He's going to be coming in for the number 9, Keniko Sones. After about 4 opportunities, finally scoring in the second half. Keniko Sones gets one to his name, and he's going to be replaced by Davon Valmon, as the proceedings get back on the way. 67 minutes in to play, and yet again, 2 players down, one on each side of the coin. Possible high foot entanglement.
Referee that card, man. C'est like on the foundation, man. I can build that part.
Well, Warner with possession. Opportunity into the air, looking for a header. It's a bit overhit. Ball still in play on the far end. Gets a bit of a recovery. Warner trying to dance their way in, dispossessed, and DST United try to make a play forward. Gets the recovery. Ball forward. Opportunity, one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, and makes a small blunder with the footwork. The number 3, Davon Valmon, just coming in for Keniko Sones. Not having the proper control as he should have had. You know, you get those one-on-one opportunities with the keeper, just you and the keeper, and it's golden times that you should be able to take advantage of. DST United finally getting a bit of a recovery. Opportunity to drive through and dispossessed. Kozak dispossessed for DST United. Nonetheless benefiting from a corner. And it's going to be Kozak once again to take the corner. Possibly. Kozak waits for the substitution to be made. It looks like it's going to be the number 19, Stedman. He's going to be coming in. So the fresh feed for DST United coming in. That's Jamie Stedman. He's coming in for the number 10. That's Raheem Laron. Kozak gets proceedings back into play. Looking for the header and edged out for a bit of clearance. DST United still hold on to the possession. Both players down and foul. DST United keep possession. DST gets an aerial in, and it's just overhit. Not quite getting to Micah. That's the number 17 for DST United. Of course, once again, DST United in the yellow and purple, and Warner in black and white tonight. If you missed out on the opportunity And when I did mention it earlier on at the beginning of play, opportunity for Warner. Warner one-on-one with the goalkeeper on the wing right here. Tries to drive through, gets the opportunity, takes it in, and it's cleared away. Good defensive play by DS. Warner holds on to possession on the near end to us, and it's going to be cleared away once again. Possession kept by Warner. A very quick counter, almost catching the goalkeeper off guard, but the defensive line once again for DST United holding strong. It looks like it's going to be a very deep throw-in once again. Opportunity, headed out. And that's going to be cleared away once again. This time it's going to be a corner for Warner. Many options on the near post, more bodies on the far post. Ball comes in to the near post, in fact, to the back of the goal. And we will have a reset. Long throw in by Warner. And it's scooped up by the keeper. Bit of a mistouch by Kozak. Good effort by him though, nonetheless.
When you're ready, go leave it. Come on inside. Huh? What is that?
Jaden Luke being assisted off the field of play. Seems to be in a bit of discomfort. Right now, Warner playing with one man down. Opportunity to get it into the face of goal. A bit overhit on that play. Player goes down. But from the vantage point that I have, no contact seems to have been made. DST United with the recovery. Playing it slow from the back. Plays it in through the channel. And a bit of a scramble again by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, having the final touch on the ball, thereby forcing a corner for DST United. They will be happy with the corner though. Jaden Luke is going to be substituted out. Opportunity comes through, looking for the header, gets cleared away. Chris Jolly gets it back deep in, looking for the header, gets a touch onto the ball. Only goes straight to the keeper.
But it's not really call. When I tell man I play league there, you know. He's gonna tell me I cannot call.
DST United trying to weigh their options in with Chris Jolly. Player goes down, no contact, and the ball just shadowed out.
Gali said him very fast. Now he falls.
Tackle from behind against DST United player.
Let him pull you. Devon, you off. Watch the line.
Watch the line.
DST United tries to fashion some space going forward, and they had space clamped down. Attempts a recovery on the far end. They're going to be forced out of this possession nonetheless to pick up a recovery. DST United really struggling to keep possession onto the ball. Chris Jolly reverting all the way back, and they're going to be put under a bit of pressure here. And the goalkeeper putting himself under some very unnecessary pressure, keeping the ball in his possession a bit too long.
Nice.
Chris Jolly getting some clearance, but very unnecessarily the goalkeeper holding on to possession a bit too long. For DST United there. It's Malik Dupi. The long for specialist for Warner. That's the second ball that has gone out of the complex, over the complex. DST United not making too much of a screaming effort with that play. So as it stands, 3-3. 80 minutes have elapsed, so just about 10 more minutes to go in this encounter, Division 1 encounter at the Stock Farm Technical Center. Player is back up. So the number 30, Warrington. "83 minutes in, Warner gets a bit of altitude onto this one, looking for the header. Not quite getting the height to get the header. Nonetheless, Warner with a recovery, recycles back a bit. Gets an opportunity to push it forward yet again to the far end. DS will force a penalty for Warner. Almost giving away possession with that penalty. Well, not with the penalty, with the corner, sorry. Only one penalty of the game. Warner with an opportunity to possibly get one back in. Ball comes in. Cleared away. Opportunity for Warner. Takes the shot from distance, and it's once again wide. Chris Jolly gets some forward motion going. It's just scooped up by the goalkeeper. Nonetheless, Warner attempting a recovery from midfield. Gets the recovery. Oh, gets one forward. Bit of a spread to the left wing there. Reinforcements coming in. Warner gets it into the center attacking midfield position. Takes a shot from distance. Goes completely to the heavens once again. DST United on the far end, attempting a quick drive and sort of actually gaining possession on the far end. Frame taken quickly. TS dispossessed. Warner with a good push forward. Nobody there to answer for it, and it's just going to be recovered by the DS defensive line. Weighing his options a bit. Gets it to Jolly. Opportunity.
Jesus Christ. Alright, go for my extra. Bravo. Go for my extra. Boy, bring that pull up.
Hey, I want some.
Referee Murphy just checking on a small situation. Proceedings are back on the way. DST United. Foreshadowed by Warner. Opportunity from distance. Not opportunity by Davon Valmon, substituted in the second half. So we are seeing Erwin Bertrand, the number 26, being prepared. We're also seeing Philip, the number 5, also being prepared for Warner. They're going to be coming in shortly in the dying embers of this game at the Stock Farm Technical Center. Opportunity for DST United to come through and nothing to scream about. Want to get some forward clearance. Only to be recovered by DS. Will he take the opportunity at goal? No, he won't. Kozak gets one in, looking for the header, and the header headed in the wrong direction. So we're into the 90th minute, and we will be awaiting the amount of added time from referee Matthew Walsh momentarily. Jolly to Kozak. And now it's Kozak. We're back to Kozak right now. Oh, good string of play there. Tries to get it in. Back to Kozak. Jolly. It's a spread and it's offside. We're seeing referee Matthew indicating 6 minutes of added time. And 6 minutes for either one of the teams here to see whether or not they can collect the victory. So far as it stands, it's a tie.
Yes, I'm going in.
Warner with corner on the far end.
Let's go in the box, come on.
Corner. Looking for the header. Cleared away. Chris Jolly getting some clearance. Ball back down.
Why is he pressing?
Kozak overcrowded. Opportunity, and the offside flag goes up once again against DST United. Not opportunity by the Davon Valmon.
One, two, three, four, five, 6 minutes to stay. Yeah.
One deep in, looking for the header. DST United gets the recovery. Opportunity for Kozak. Kozak making chase. He's going to be shouted out. Kozak holds on, waiting for some help. Finally gets some help. Opportunity into the face of goal and cleared away. Playing with the ball a bit. Opportunity to get it in and cleared away by Warner. Chris Jolly with the recovery. Not able to properly control it on the chest. Opportunity for DS on the far end. Keeps the ball in. And, that's aggressively cleared away out of the field of play. Just under 2 minutes to go, at least officially, until hopefully after Matthew Walsh blows the game or blows the whistle. Jolly. Warrington. Back to Warrington. Warrington. Bit of a weak right foot. So tipped off the defender. One of the player down, and we should be into the 6th minute, 90 plus 6 at this time. So maybe 1 or 2 more minutes may be added to this already extended game. 3-3 at the Stock Farm Technical Center Division 1 coverage. So Warner and DST United, Buster Warner and DST United player off the field. He's going to be assisted off the field just to allow the game to resume. Warrington under some pressure, crowded out. DST United tries to get one forward, gets the opportunity. The flag stays down. Well, he wasn't offside, but Warner will lose out DST United, which could possibly be the final bit of play in this 3-all game. Chris Jolly. Samuel from distance. Into the one-man defender right there. Warner. Last ditch attempt to push forward. Tries to get the ball down. Does get the ball long. He's crowded out. Warrington. And a foul. Referee Matthew Walsh just having a very quick glance, possibly going to be allowing a final play. Chris Jolly will get possibly the final proceedings underway for us at the Stockholm Technical Center. Warner comes through. Interception completed by DST United into midfield, toggling between possessions, and finally DST with a recovery on the fire and possibly a last-ditch drive into the final third under a bit of pressure, a bit of dispossession happening right there. And finally, some clearance coming through. Warner once again on the far end. Last bit of opportunity, waiting for a bit of... I thought he would have slowed down the pace because he did have two strikers who pushed forward to assist him, but decided to go for glory from distance. With 9 minutes, 90 plus 9 at this time. And that's the end of this game from the Stockholm Technical Center. So the final scores: DST United, Romario Douglas, Raheem Laron, and Keniko Soons. And Sharid Alexander, Jan Boston, and Shakim Joseph for Warner in this 3-all game. Goal scoring effort by both teams right here from the Stockholm Technical Center. Thank you very much. And of course, streaming tonight by Stream Genius, the one, the only Kenneth on a wonderful solo mission tonight on the camera. And thank you very much for viewing.